I wasn't here. Right? What the f was I thinking? Like I was gonna be in a relationship? I'm a fucking psycho. That's why I'm good at what I do. That's how I operate. I am the best because I didn't have any of this fucking bullshit, right? I could focus and I could concentrate and I had a routine.
It's never external, it's always here, internal.
You have to stay focused. Every single day you wake up, train, eat, sleep, and repeat. This is what you need when you have your training camp.
When you fall in love with something, truly fall in love with it, you don't really have a choice. It chooses you.
It's finding what you love to do. I was born to do this thing, man. I did it nonstop all day long from the age of 2 to when I retired, man.
I can't wait, man. It's not all I'm never gonna get to that where everything's okay, where everything looks a certain way. And in the meantime, I'm burning the best time I do have available. I'm burning that candle up. I'm burning this candle down, and I'm saying as soon as it gets bright enough or warm enough in here, I'm gonna show up. But the candle's getting smaller. It's a trap.
Being ashamed is one of the biggest things that kill people nowadays. In their minds, kill them from moving forward. I'm ashamed of myself. Don't ever be ashamed of anything you've done in your life. Face it, fix it, make it better. While you're probably f***ed up, it's probably something happened to you in your life. Go through the archives, dig it up, study it, and then use it for yourself. That's the main purpose for me right now.
The most important thing is to have a routine, consistency, not obsession.
I like challenging myself every day, right? And I want to know how hard I can push myself every single day.
Never settle for less. There's always room to grow. So I just want to grow.
The biggest lesson that I've learned is the power of the mind, how important it is to look at yourself at a high regard and to believe in yourself.
Talent without work is nothing, and work without talent is nothing too.
Knowledge and experience and wisdom takes time. Wisdom comes from experience, and experience takes time. The more experience you have, the more you learn from that experience, the wiser you can get. If you haven't lived long enough to have a broad enough portfolio of experience, then you can't expect to have knowledge and wisdom.
I'm just gonna fucking tell you everything about me. I'm not gonna hide. I'm not gonna do none of this shit. And it's a refreshing feeling. When you can get in front of millions of people, get an audiobook, and you can go through your shit and lay it out, and you walk away. There's no more secrets. Just fucking tell them, motherfuckers, man. It's over. It fucking ends. There's no other way to make it out here. I mean, you can't just always be head down in the sand. You gotta learn to pick yourself up on your own. A lot of times these fights and these battles, you gotta be your own fucking coach. You gotta be your own motivator. Nothing can hurt you because you know exactly who you are. You've faced your demons.
You know, it's like I was doing same thing all my life. Stability. If you don't have stability, if you don't recover between the trainings, you're never gonna become a success.
If I prepared myself the best way possible, I knew that I was the most prepared person out there. I knew I was the best swimmer out there. If everything went well, right? Like if I did all of the training that I needed to do, then the results were gonna come.
No one's good at everything. I mean, that's just not the way life works. We're all talented at certain things, but we can really continue to improve our weaknesses if we're humble enough to identify them, and we can build on our strengths. And I think we're all trying to find a more well-rounded aspect to ourselves, but a lot of that has to come with this understanding about yourself that what you know is very limited and what you don't know is limitless. And you have an opportunity every day to surround yourself with people to help you grow.
Whatever we want, we can do.
I've never chased a belt. I know who I am. The belt doesn't make me. I make the belt. I don't need the belt to show I'm a champion, because how you carry yourself is what makes you a champion.
I dreamed it, I wrote it down, I believed it. I surrounded myself with the right people.
I put the pressure on myself. I wanted to win every single time I get in the pool. Like, I don't like to get second. I don't like to get third. I don't like not making the podium. You know, for me, it's one place. It's winning. That's it. And if I don't win, how can I make sure that never happens again? How can I make sure that the next time I go out there, I'm on top and not on second or third?
Moving from just being talented and working hard and then really working hard, it's totally different. My philosophy was a very simple one. If I could work that hard every day, being blessed with the physical tools that I have, what would my career be? And I made a promise to myself from that day that I was going to work that hard every single day so that when I do retire, I have no regrets.
Your best work has to come when you're least motivated. Where does that come from? It comes from basically, I had to stop thinking normal. I had to stop thinking normal. I can no longer be a common man walking around doing common things. And that's the thing you have to realize. Everything you do, you may have some support, you may not, but it's on you. You have to make the decision whether you want to be a badass or whether you just want to be mediocre and everything's okay. But being a badass hurts real bad. And that's why I didn't want to do it.
It's just like if you wake up and every day you obsess over something and you live and breathe it, and that's what you think about, that's what you do, that's what you study on and off, that's what you stay up every night grinding, and no one else even gives a flying about it, it's like you just feel like a weirdo, you know, like an outcast.
So many lives would transform overnight if they realized my life sucks, I have nothing going for me, really means I have nothing to lose, and that makes you a very dangerous person.
And so you can flip the fact that you have nothing going for you with you have nothing to lose. And that means that you can take lots of risks very quickly and end up in the exact same position you are, which is nothing. And so if you eliminate downside, it should decrease your action threshold, meaning you should be able to do more things faster rather than do fewer things because you don't have a great life or things going for you. And so I think if people flip that, a lot more people would take action because they actually realize the advantage of their position.
He asked me a question about he wants to be really good at tennis. But what happens is after I play tennis for a while, I want to go play video games. You obviously don't fucking want it bad enough.
I mean, the first thing is belief. You got to believe first. You ain't gonna never get to where you're trying to get to. I believe. I knew from the beginning I was the best in boxing, from day one.
You have to train every day. You have to do same thing. Sparring, grappling, wrestling, running, like meets, bag, every single day. Like you cannot, like if you fight it, you cannot sing and come to inside the cage and win. No, you have to do same thing every single day. And so many years, you know. You have to sacrifice everything what you have.
I just put an absurd amount of pressure on myself that it doesn't matter what is going on in the outside world. It's irrelevant. And it doesn't matter like the bonuses, anything, I don't care. For me, I just hold myself at that expectation of being absolutely perfect at any time.
Everybody who's a professional has talent. So it's who works the hardest on their talent that will be the best.
If you're going to try, go all the way. Otherwise, don't even start. If you're going to try, go all the way. This could mean losing girlfriends, wives, relatives, jobs, and maybe your mind. Go all the way. It could mean not eating for 3 or 4 days. It could mean freezing at a park bench. It can mean jail. It can mean derision, mockery, isolation. Isolation is the gift. All the others are a test of your endurance, or how much you really want to do it. And you'll do it, despite rejection and the worst odds, and it'll be better than anything you can imagine. If you're going to try, go all the way. There's no other feeling like that. You'll be alone with the gods, and the nights will flame with fire. Do it. Do it. All the way. All the way. You will ride life straight to perfect laughter. It's the only good fight there is.
Discipline your thoughts. Stop thinking too much. Don't go into the past. Don't go into the future. Be in the present. Why? Because only then it's possible that the mind is free, the capacity is free, and now you can completely immerse into whatever you are doing. And this means you have arrived.
On the other end of suffering is a life that many people don't know even exists. It's a beautiful world because like the 40% rule. We all live in this world where our brains are keeping us in this box. Outside that box, on the other edge of suffering, which is on the other edge of that 40%, is a world that's endless of opportunity. But we are afraid to go outside that box because in that box is comfortable. That's where all of our nice stuff, you know, that's where the nice 4-lane highway's at. I know where the restrooms are at. I know where the gas stations are at. Outside that box, man, God gives you a shovel and says, man, start digging. That's not fun. But when you dig your own path to all kind of stuff that's unknown. And that's what I started realizing, man, like on the other end of this is some beautiful stuff.
I figured if you want to be great, or you want to be a legend, or you want to stand out, you have to do something that no one has ever done before.
The most important thing, it's the consistency.
Yeah.
If your consistency is good, nothing gonna have big influence in your health, in my opinion.
I'm only human. I make mistakes, but I strive every day to be a perfectionist. And we all know God only made one thing perfect, and that's my boxing record.
It's really a matter of protecting your dreams, protecting your imagination. That's really the key. And when you do that, then the world just seems limitless.
You want to become best, you want to become champion, and now you want to say like you tired. Who cares? You tired or not? Nobody care about you. Even you, if you're gonna watch fight, you just watch fight. They walk out inside the cage, they fight, and they leave. You don't know what happened behind the scenes. This is not your business. Nobody care about this. He was tired, he have personal problem, family. Nobody cares.
For me, I've loved competition more than absolutely any part of what I did. So I wanted to swim as fast as I could, and I knew that if I didn't train, there was no way that I was gonna have the chance to break a world record or compete against the best people in the world. I had to keep my game up. And if I wasn't, there was somebody else that was gonna pass me. So for me, how can I be the best me today? So again, like, I need sleep, I need to make sure like everything inside is going well, like all of these little things. For me, I just think it makes life easier.
This game of life, it's a dangerous game of life if you make it, but I feel like you can play the game how you want to play the game. This is your avatar, this is your character. You can customize this however you want, regardless of what anyone else thinks. You know, as long as you're not hurting anyone, but just doing you, it's the best way.
There's only one determination, there's only one factor that makes you a success or does not make you a success. It's a binary. And that is, are you happy? Dreams matter, goals matter. And what they do is they serve as this guiding light that steers you through life. You keep your eyes fixed on that, and life may take you in all of these crazy trajectories, and along the way, you'll find what makes you happy. That pursuit may lead you to a place you could have never imagined, but a place where you're very, very happy. No matter what pursuit you choose, happiness, it is happiness that matters.
In short, your default factory settings are shit. Don't follow them.
It's okay to be alone. It's also okay to be unhappy. It's okay to say, you know what, man, I'm fucked up.
We are all human beings. We are not happy every day. We are not in a good mood every day. It's normal. It's part of us. I fight against that.
You don't know, like you just see how he fight and he go. Yeah. And for this one, you have to train so hard. If you don't want, halas, go back. And nobody gonna ask about yourself. Without you or with you, there is always gonna be champions. With your name, this is your choice. You wanna put your name there? Okay, work hard. No? Bye-bye.
Yeah.
It's like very simple, nothing special.
So yes, a life should be lived by design, not default. It's one thing to get what you want, but it's another thing to want what's worth getting.
And that's when I kind of understood that you can't get to the top with just talent alone. You need work, you need sacrifice, you have to be dedicated. And it took me time, but I learned along the way and I got better over time.
For me, I didn't care about the sacrifices that I was making because I always thought, what if? What if I have the chance to do something great? That's all I wanted. I didn't care that I was missing out on a party or a dance or this or that or hanging out with my friends. Like, for me, again, like I thought what I was doing was normal.
I think the best way to prove your value is to work, is to learn, is to absorb, to be a sponge. You always want to outwork your potential. You know, as hard as you believe you can work harder than that.
It's overcoming yourself at all costs, whatever that takes. To be at the point of your life where you don't care about being judged. You can be in a room of 1 million people and they all hate you, and you walk in and you go like this.
You should just be yourself, not because it will make you more likable, it won't, but because it's only by being yourself that you'll find people who like you for who you really are, rather than someone you're pretending to be.
Not because you're angry at them, because you know yourself, inside and out, and you know that you've put yourself through hell to be where you're at today. You've walked the walk, you've talked the talk, and you've walked the walk. And that's, to me, what it's all about.